The Marvel Netflix shows are set to leave Netflix. What the future holds for where they're going, we have no idea. Hulu, Disney Plus, or possibly just sitting on a shelf. We really don't have any idea. Now, one of the creators of the show, specifically the creator of Luke Cage, has some worries and issues with the series going to Disney Plus because he's worried there's going to be heavy censorships and cuts. So this is directly from Cheo Hirodi Coker, who was the director and responsible for everything really related to Luke Cage over on Netflix. And he took to Twitter to express some of his thoughts, concerns, and voice his opinion on everything Marvel Netflix going on over to Disney. Now, naturally, he wanted to talk a little bit more about this because, again, being hands-on with a character like Luke Cage, that was a very interesting approach they took with the character because they didn't really tone down anything, you know? They would show very graphic things. They would talk in a way that could make some people uncomfortable. And he specifically talks about this, how they would use the N-word, for example. And he talks about the amount of violence you see in there and things going on and, you know, people having relations, right? And he says that if it comes to it, are they gonna mute the N-word? What are they gonna do with it? And how exactly are they gonna handle this? Are they just going to kind of sit on it? Is it just going to be gone? Are they going to set up a reboot? Are they going to re-air it with a different mix? He doesn't even know. But he says he was concerned about this because he went on to rewatch the series recently. And honestly, I think we can all agree that we express the same exact concern with everything Marvel Netflix going over to Disney because you just don't know. Like, there is no way I could see any of the Netflix shows that feature any swears or heavy use of swear words or anything like that, or racial slurs or anything making the cut. So they would literally have to re-edit it. That's a problem. What happens with licensed music? Because if they don't, they have to re-edit. This has happened with other TV shows. I've mentioned it before. I remember watching an episode of a CW show once, and I was like, wait, this show came out a decade ago. Why is a modern song in it? So I looked it up and I was like, wait, they lost the license, so they just re-edited this entire sequence? That happens. Again, we don't really know. So there is a realistic possibility where you could see the shows re-edited to take out all the swears, take out some of the coffee that Luke Cage always seems to be after, if you get what I'm saying there, if you watch the show. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I guess we got to wait and see. My guess is they go to Hulu. Internationally, you put them on Disney Plus because you got the Star and all that integration, but United States, America, yeah, it's probably not ending up on Disney Plus unless they are cut down versions. And if that's the case, well, I think I can safely speak for everybody here unanimously. We don't want them. I think it's that simple. We don't want cut down versions that take away from what the originals were. It just doesn't make sense to me. That's literally censoring and cutting out the artistic vision. That's not what we want.